तेरी आंखों में, इकरार की बातों में, भीगी भीगी रातों में मुझको है खो जाना. What's up everybody, this is Raghav and I am right here on Yo India TV. Stay locked.
Hello everyone, Happy New Year 2022 and we are celebrating it with none other than Raghav Mathur. Welcome to Yo India TV with me Jasleen, Khanuja, and you just rolled the new year with all the enthusiasm, with your, sparkling music. How's the feel?
It feels wonderful. It feels good to be back performing. I hope everybody's safe and feeling good and that this year is a healthy year for everybody.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year, boy!
How has the year 2020 and 2021 been for a great singer like you, the pandemic time?
In some ways they've been great because I've been touring for 17 years. It was the first time in my life I had to stop and just sit and think. I have a baby girl, her name's Riya, she's 5. I got to be a dad, really for 2 years, be with her. But it's also been really tough. I thrive off of entertaining people. I like to be close to them, take pictures with them, do all that. But I have elderly parents, so I've had to be careful. So it's been it's been a roller coaster for 2 years. Some things have been good, but really I've just been praying that the world will heal now and we can get back to a normal life.
Is this what they call love? Love? Is this what they call love? Love? Is this what all the fuss is about? If so, let me out. Is this what they call love? You got me taking the long way to work today, girl, just so I can talk to you a little longer. Never thought that I would fall in love, go figure. I guess that's what you get when you search for answers, but I satisfy my curiosity. I should've let, and I would've stopped, but my heart just got the best of me. I couldn't get away. It was too late. Before I knew it, I was in an unfamiliar place. Is this what they call love? Love? Is this what they call love? Love? Is this what all the fuss is about? If so, let me out. Is this what they call love?
So me in particular, I'm a big fan of Ishq Shava you have done with Shilpa Rao, and of course we have the great music director AR Rahman. So tell us a little more about this particular song, the making of the song, how you got it, something about it.
He called me, I can't remember if I was in Canada or England. He called me and I get a call like 2 in the morning and he said it's AR Rahman, and I thought it was my friends playing a joke on me, so I hung up on him and it turned out to be him. I flew to Mumbai. And I never met Shilpa in the recording. I've still never met Shilpa. And I thought I had the greatest job in the world. And then I saw Shah Rukh Khan dancing in the rain with Katrina Kaif for like 4 days. And I thought, okay, they have the best job in the world.
So basically then the recording was separately done.
Recording was separately done. And AR has given me we've done so much work together. In fact, work that's never been released. And he taught me a lot. That was a real difficult time in my life because I was unsure where exactly I was going to go next, And getting his guidance from a spiritual perspective, musically, was really beautiful. He really made me feel like I knew what I was doing, and it was validating.
Zara zara
you are basically a pop star, but you never carry a guitar like the usual pop stars. How are you so different?
No, well, that's because they're better guitar players than me. I'm not a very good guitar player, but I carry my sunglasses. That's pretty pop star, right?
I agree. But then talking about AR Rahman, Mawali Qawwali was something different, because Qawwali is altogether a different genre, and you being brought up in Canada and then moving to US, how did you adapt to this particular style?
Anything, if you follow AR Rahman's direction, you can't go wrong. In fact, that is from a film called Lekar Hum Dewana Dil, that I know the film didn't do all that much, but that soundtrack is one of the most underrated soundtracks. Shweta Pandit's on there. She has a song called Bekasur, I think. Beautiful. There's some beautiful songs on that. There was one song in that film that I begged. I've never asked a director to let me sing a song called Allah Hada. I just think it's such a beautiful song. It's completely underrated because it's underrated in the sense that
You also won the Songwriters Association's award in USA. I mean, being recognized at national level in US at such a tender age, it really means something. So how was that feel? How was that moment? And what did you think in that moment that you're going to become someone like AR Rahman? Did you really expect sitting in US or Canada?
I remember feeling hungry because those awards don't pay anything. So, and I remember being hungry for another decade. So I've been singing since I was 5. I've never wanted to do anything else, but you can't eat hope. And I just didn't, I'm lucky I had supportive parents. They weren't of financial means that they could have supported me unconditionally. I had to kind of risk it and do it on my own. I think a lot of people maybe thought it was silly, but being an entertainer and being a singer-songwriter is my calling. And I've also been tired the last couple of years, so now I feel like tonight, for the first time in many years, I did a new song, and I feel excited about what the new record is. And if there's one thing that COVID has given me, it's perspective. Because as an artist, when you're, I always say that if I died today, they would say, Angel Eye Singer Raghav has died. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now I have the rest of my life to expand upon that headline. And during COVID, I got to think about what I want that headline to be. And it's helped me paint a picture of what kind of artist I want to be in the future, rather than just looking at my past, but still celebrating it.
But here we go. I've made people wait a long time. Tell me what you think of this. This is a brand new song for you guys right here. My first time ever performing it. I hope y'all dig it. It goes something like this.
So, your numbers have been chart busters in UK, US, Canada. Angel Eyes, you named one, then So Confused, and really fantastic songs. I mean, it's not possible for someone who is of Indian origin sitting in North America and totally adapting to a pop style, which is also recognized in India, and that's how you got connections with Bollywood. How did you overcome this challenge? Most people, go back to India and try to learn classical.
Good parents never told me that I couldn't do it, and made me feel special. That made me feel like I was funny and talented, and just loved me. And I think when you're like unconditionally loved, you feel like anything's possible. So I'm lucky.
Hey y'all, this was a simpler time. I want y'all to dance to this like bounce, bounce, oh.
was your favorite song as a child? What did you actually listen to and you felt it's my favorite?
I mean, everything from Michael Jackson to Muhammad Rafi to Boyz II Men to Garth Brooks, so everything. And again, our house was very eclectic. My dad would buy me Harry Belafonte tapes, and my mom would be playing Opi Nayyar, and I'd be listening to Michael Jackson, and my sister would be listening to Amitabh Bachchan films, and somewhere in the hallway of that very confusing home is my sound.
So what next? What are you looking at? How you're looking at the future? You will be in Los Angeles, or you're planning to travel back to Mumbai and be more into Bollywood? Like, how do you see life next?
I think that I'm going to make a comeback, and I use that word. That word always had a negative connotation for me, but in some ways I'm not even sure it's a comeback. Like, what I realized during coronavirus during this time was I'm not even sure I've arrived yet. I've got so much more to offer musically, so I've given people every reason to forget me in some way beyond just my original works, even though I've been working my ass off for the last 20 years. But something just feels special in the air right now that I think I'm going to be able to give people some great music.
Thank you so much, and have a very happy and blessed 2022.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Sometimes I'm letting go. Yeah, girl, that's for sure. Won't catch me walking out, so okay, let's work it out. Letting go. Yeah, girl.